I became really motivated to do something about my snoring when I realized how terribly it was impacting my husband. In the morning, I would see he's just exhausted and he seemed frustrated. I mean, of course, he was really kind and sweet about it, but he seemed so tired, and I felt really guilty. And he knew I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm totally asleep when it happens, but I still felt guilty, and I was doing something that was sort of taking away from the quality of his day. And I could just see it on his face in the morning, and I thought, there's got to be something I can do. Especially since I've started to look for a solution for my snoring, I've become more and more aware throughout the day of how tired I am. And I never really took a pause to think about the toll it was taking on me until I started doing research and looking into options, and I found out that actually, even if you're just snoring, it can make you really tired throughout the day and decrease your energy level. And so I'm just more acutely aware of how I feel all the time, and I'm excited to do something about it. It's totally worth it because I know it's going to make me feel better, and I know it's going to make my husband feel better, sleep better, and be happier. I look to the future and I think I can imagine it. I feel like I'm going to have more energy. I'm not going to be as tired at night. I'm not going to fall asleep in the movies or on the couch so early. I'm really excited. I feel great. I'm totally ready to go back to the office, finish up my day. I truly feel as good as when I came in. I really felt comfortable the whole time. I obviously was very anxious, very nervous about getting the procedures done, just because it's the unknown. But they made me feel great. Like, everything I had a question about, they answered my questions. Molly, nurse, I was even like holding her hand because I was nervous, and they were just very sweet. They just cared. I felt like they were right there in the moment with me, and I wasn't being sort of shuffled quickly out. It was great. I'm totally optimistic. I mean, I feel, as I said, great right now, but I believe it will work. I know only time will tell. It takes several weeks, but like I said, I can already breathe better, so I can imagine that my snoring will, be greatly, greatly reduced, if not stop. It's been about 4.5 months since I had my procedures done at Sereno. I had 2 procedures, nasal turbinate reduction and also the pillar procedure. I definitely am aware that I'm sleeping better because I feel better. I have more energy. I don't press snooze 100 times. Almost every morning, I just ask my husband, did I snore last night? Even now, because I feel sort of rewarded when he says no. Since having the procedures done, I definitely am not afraid ever to fall asleep in a public place. I had this fear that I would snore, even if I was only sleeping lightly, because it was happening so frequently. I saw a lot of results immediately, but it's improved over time, and I notice more and more at work that I'm not as tired. I get in earlier because I can wake up more easily than I did before. I would say the best part of this experience is seeing my husband look refreshed every morning. He's not so tired and worn out from a long night of having to wake me up or tell me to turn over. It feels good every day. I get the benefit.